Hi, hello, welcome to the Going Classroom. So, in our last class, we discussed about the tax and how to find out tax, GST, system tax, and all. In today's class, we are going to the next chapter, that is interest. Interest. We are all familiar with this word interest. Interest in your home, they're calculating interest on some money, you heard this word interest and all. So mainly the interest we are using in banking system. So that is two types of interest is there, simple and compound. Simple interest and compound interest. So in that one, first one we learn simple interest. So what is interest, where they are paying interest and all, we look out to detailing. So if you go to bank, you have extra money more than that for your earning. So you have extra money. Where do you keep that money? So you want safety for that money. So bank is the one system for save your money. Not only save your money, they are paying extra amount as in the form of tax to your money, and it will be safe in the bank. So that extra amount they paid for you after certain amount time. You want, so for example, you don't want 3 years, so fix at 3 years in bank. So bank will pay for 3 years extra amount. That extra amount is called interest. Interest that will be added to your amount, that is your principal amount. So here, what is the formula? First we have to find the formula for simple interest. I is equal to PRT divided by 100, where P is equal to principal amount, where P is equal to principal amount, R is equal to rate of interest, T is equal to time. So here we have to know each and every term. Principal means the sum borrowed, the money borrowed, that we call principal. That means you have to pay one certain amount of money in fixed in bank. For example, 1 lakh you are going to fix in an account for 3 years. Means that P in your sum amount is 1 lakh rupees. Interest means that money will calculated based on your sum. That extra money is called interest. Rate, they fix on rate for different types of transaction. So suppose if 1 lakh rupees is there, means 5% interest means per annum 5% means. So how much money you will get according to calculating using this formula, that amount is called rate of interest. So that extra, how much they are given, that is rate of interest. Time is the time for which money is lent or borrowed. Yes. So suppose if you are taken money from the bank for certain uses, for loan purpose, for any car loans, bike loans, home loans, so you are taken. So within the time you have to pay to the bank. So after fixing money to bank means some other want to money to take from the bank for interest. So for business purpose they are taking loans, for any agricultural purpose they are making loans. So certain percentage of time is there. For within the time we have to pay the money with interest. Amount is calculated based on the sum principal amount and interest. Principal amount and interest. Amount P plus I. P is called principal, I is called interest. Suppose 30,000 is your principal amount, means 5,000 extra means total amount is how much? 35,000. So I am not taking sum because if I am going to solving problem spot, you can easily understand the problem side part. Here, time is calculated into per annum means you have to calculate per years. Per month means interest calculated on the month. Annum means interest calculated on year. Month means interest calculated on month. Okay. Here next rate of interest is also like that. So rate of interest is also like that. Per year or per month. So if you taken 12% per year means for 100 rupees. 100 rupees means 12 rupees interest per year. If you taken for month means 12 rupees per month. Like that, calculating the interest. So using this formula according to your principal amount. Okay. So very simple. Simple interest formula is I is equal to PRT divided by 100. So P is principal, R is rate of interest, T is time. So rate of interest calculated per year also, per month also. Time is also per year or per month. So then after finding interest, if you add to principal amount, then you will get total amount. Total amount. Next, we are going to problem spot on interest finding using I is equal to PRT divided by 100 and amount also. In that one exercise 90, find the amount and interest on rupees 750. That is principal is 750. Time, we are given 3 years 4 months. Rate of interest is 10% per annum. That is 4 months means 4 divided by 12 you can write. Because for 12 months, 4 months they are taken. So for 1s are, for 3s are, that is 3, 1 by 3. The mixed fraction you can convert into improper fraction is 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1, 10 by 3. So this one, 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1, 10 by 3 is the form. This is per annum. This is per annum. So you can consider the formula PRT divided by 100. P is equal to 750 into rate of interest 10%. T is equal to how much annum? 10 by 3. So 3 years 4 months. Per annum means 4 divided by 12 you can take. Because per year 12 months. Per annum we are finding out for 1s are, for 3s are. So 1 by 3 we are getting. This mixed fraction can convert into improper fraction means 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So divided by 100. So here you can cancel 3 1s are, 3 2s are, 3 5s are 0. 1 0 1 0 get cancelled, 1 0 1 0 get cancelled. What is remaining? 250 rupees. So what is interest? 250. If you want to find amount, P plus I. What is principal amount? 750. What is interest you are getting here? 250,000. Total amount is getting 1000. So for 750 rupees, if they pay 10% per annum in 3 years 4 months, that exactly you will get 3 years means 36 plus 4 39 months. For 39 months, if you are calculating per months means this, if you are calculating per months means you will get 39 months. If you are calculating per annum means you will get 10 by 3. So that's why I am substituting here. Cancel 3 1s are, 3 250 is 750. 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 can cancel. 250 is the interest. After finding interest, we have to find amount, that is 750 plus 250 is equal to 1000. Next we will move to next problem. Next problem, second one, same only. Rupees 5,000 at 8% per year from 23rd December to 2011 to 29th July 2012. So 2012 means again you will get a leap year. 2012 is a leap year. So first you have to calculate number of days. Time you will calculate. December 23rd means how many days are there in December? 31. Up to 31 is there. So 31 means from 23rd means 8 days are remaining in December in 2011. So normally December having 31 days. In that 31 days, you have to taken from 23rd December means 23rd, 24 up to 31 means 8 days. Next January means 31 days. February, I told beginning only 2012 is a leap year. So that is 29. March, April, May, June, July. First you have to find number of days. 29, March 31, April 30, May 31, June 30, July. 29 means how many days? Only 29 days only. 29. If you add all those days, you will get the sum is 219 out of 365. So in a year, how many days are there? 1361, but is leave. So 365 days, 219 is there. First we have to find interest. PRT divided by 100. P is how much? 5,000. R is 10%. Time is 219 divided by 100 into 365. So we can cancel this one. 5 you can use to cancellation. 5 ones are 5 sevens are 5 sevens are 35. Then 5 threes are 1. Okay, you can cancel 20. 73 ones are 3s are. So here 10 tens are 100. Sorry. 8%. No, here, sorry, 10% I put. R is equal to 8%. So, okay, 10 8s are 80, 83s are 240 is the interest. So, next we have to find amount. Principal plus interest. Principal is how much here? 5,000. Plus interest is how much? 240. 5,240. 5,240 is the total amount after adding interest for 299 days out of 365 days. Per year you have to calculate. So that's why like this you are doing calculation. Here you can do calculation. 5,000 the 5,000 and 573 is the 365. 73 ones are 73 threes are, it will go to 19. Here 20 get cancelled. 10 8s are 80. 80 into 3 240. That is your interest. So next, after finding interest, add the principal amount. You will get the amount.